Hi, Kay, Sarah, Kim, whoever might be watching this. I'm so excited to be finally making this video because I know it's taken a long time to get this done. So after all the conversations and all the links and materials you've sent me, Kay, um, yeah, all of the ideas and the sketches and things, this is what we've come up with. So thank you, Kay, for your help in all of this. And I know it took me a while, but I wanted to get it right. Not perfect, but right, because we're shipping eggs. So this will be for seed. I'm traveling from FWCA, Fort Worth Contemporary Arts, to Long Beach. And I wore this t-shirt for this video. So Common Grounds, the cafe that sustained us, um, throughout the installation, the 2 week installation. So, yes, shout out to Common Ground. Okay, so this is the camera case that we purchased, and I just kind of want to walk you through it because I know that when we were unwrapping things, you were taking notes, and so I just thought this might be a lot easier. And for future reference, for anybody else's who is looking to ship eggs across state lines um, by freight. So, yeah. Okay, so here's the case. It's got like multiple layers of, it's so cute, this canary yellow, pretty amazing. It's got these little hinge, um, little uh, clasps too, which I really like. And the color, of course, how fun is that? Okay, so there's this top padding here that is, um, I kind of got ahead of myself and pulled out all these little holes, which I ended up not, it was incorrect. So I just kind of put them back in. They're not glued in, but they're just kind of secured in there. So this will remain as one single piece. And it also works out because this is the surface that we're going to be wrapping the eggs in. So there's that here. So here is the case and what it looks like. This is from condition one, and it's got all these little squares so you can actually like pull out. So yeah, that's what I did there, and did incorrectly here. So that's put aside. Okay, so what I'm going to do is wrap these eggs and just show you what I designed for it. So let's just move this a little closer. And this was really fun to do. Like, I had a really good time just trying to figure this out. I love the engineering part of it too. I complain a lot about math, but I actually enjoy it when I'm in it. It's like puzzling, right? So anyway, okay. So I have all of these eggs that did not work out. So these are all like sample pieces that I went through to get to the final quote um, installation of seed. So there's a little over a dozen, I think, in here. They're all resined, some of them cracked, some of them, like here's one sample one here. Uh, yeah, there's like a couple samples that I have in here that we'll be working with. So I figured, where's that other one? I figured I just kind of put it together while and film it. Okay, so, and I might be stammering like that just because multitasking. Okay, so I came up with these little guys. This is, let me put it down here a little bit. Okay, so you'll see this little cross shape or figure shape. There's Velcro on it to secure it. And then this little topper here, I actually taped this foam, glued this foam onto these little suction cups, and then used this hinge tape that you had shared with me, Kay. So thank you so much for helping me research this project because you found these cases too. So yeah, that was so helpful. Okay, so this is just like regular foam. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap one here. Um, Here's the little boxes that fit into the case as well, and then we'll work through that. So here's a sample piece. This is my mother's father's mother's mother. So yeah, these are all experimenting. You could see like, some of them cracked. I tried to buff it out with sandpaper, doesn't work. Gold leafing, some acrylic. So it ended up being way more simplified, but yeah, so all of these are ones that didn't work. That's why Hien had to eat eggs, had to eat omelets for days and days. Thanks, babe. Okay, so this little platform here is actually really helpful. So this is what we're going to be wrapping them in. So I'm going to take this egg and put it in the middle, and then this swings up and covers the hole. It's got padding in it, so it doesn't fit perfectly, but it'll protect it. Okay. And then it's numbered too. So you have 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So I'm going to lay it on this thing just so I don't hold it and drop it. So we have 1, making sure it covers up the hole. 2, 3, and then that is Velcroed. Okay. And it goes into the box. Okay. And then there's a little piece of foam that goes on top of that. And there it is. Okay. So I'm going to do this again. Sorry to be so thorough, but I just really want to talk through it. Okay. So let's come on this side. All right. So this goes in the center. This swings up and covers the hole. Okay. So it's important that this little knob right here, it kind of juts out a little bit. It's important to try to stack the Velcro on top of the knob. So I'm going to just try to find it right there. So here's like one piece of the Velcro stacked on top of the knob. This one's going to meet it and stack on top of that. Okay, and here's why. Okay, so I've marked the packaging in the box with these red dots for alignment. And so that way, okay, so let's take a look at this real quick. So we have like, this is the thickest area of the packaging, and there's multiple layers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of this foam, including the layer that's glued onto this suction cup. We have the knob of the suction cup, and we have the 2 layers of Velcro. Okay, so that's the thickest part of the packaging. Okay, so if we align the dots, it'll slide right in, and then that thick area gets this extra space in the corner. So it keeps it pretty snug in there. And then I just kind of close that, and there it is. Here's the sample piece. Okay, so I'm going to include the sample piece in the center here, so that you can kind of open it up and get a feel for what it is before packaging the other ones. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What? 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Oh my gosh. That scared me. Okay. Correct. Okay. So these boxes actually fit pretty snug, especially when they start like filling. And you'll kind of feel like you might be putting more pressure than you should be, but it should work. And I would suggest that when you put them in, um, kind of when you push them down on the corners or on the edge, right? So because we know we have that extra room in the corners, so then it'll put less pressure on the egg and more pressure on the box itself. So okay, so the here's why I'm packaging all of these is I'm going to put them all in their boxes, package this as if I'm going to send them to you, wrap it up in the box, and then I'm going to toss it as if it's going onto the freight truck. So we're going to test these out. I've made my piece. These are sample works. I'm okay with letting them go should anything happen to them. God willing, it doesn't, and that they stay safe. But we'll see. And so these are going to be um, the little sacrificial pieces. So, oh, bless it. Okay, so one more time. Um, Egg in center. This thing flips up and covers the hole. It's actually kind of cute because this looks so much like a figure that it kind of feels like it's hugging the egg, like kind of wrapping it in its arms, which is kind of cute. Okay, so um, lining up the dots, checking the corner, closing that up, putting the foam on, and there's the second piece. Okay, and this is really helpful too, so that we're not holding it when we're packaging it, lining up all of the layers. Yeah, it's very helpful because it keeps it secure and on a flat surface. Okay, so I'm going to package the rest of these. Here's a little sample I wanted to share. So you can see that crack from the resin. I tried to kind of cover it up with a second little layer of shards. But yeah, with all these freckles too, like that's what hurt my heart is I'd find these and then they'd crack. So I had to rummage through um, the egg fridge at the supermarket to find to find a matching one. Anyway, just wanted to share. Here's another little sample where I tried to stitch into the shell, which was very difficult to poke holes through a shell without it cracking. Did not succeed. There's a crack right there. But it was kind of fun. Okay, so now that I've packaged, I've packaged, I've packaged all of the eggs. They start getting, like I mentioned before, they start getting a little tight. You can kind of see how these boxes start, like the edges start concaving. So I kind of wiggle it in again using the corners where there's that extra space, so I'm not putting any pressure or little pressure on the eggs, and then I just kind of gotta wiggle it in there, just holding the corners, right? And then sometimes the edges will kind of like sink in. So I just kind of try to pull it out a little bit. Um, see, see how that starts. Wait, yeah, see how it starts doing that business. So I just kind of wiggle it in, just holding the corners, and then there we go. There it is. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this piece on, close this up, and I'm gonna package it as if I'm sending it to you. Okay, so here is, okay, so here's the box that it came in. Oh, bless it. Okay, I'm gonna, of course, when I actually package it, I'm gonna put way more tape on it, but this is just to keep it together to see if it works. I mean, it has to work, right? It must work. Okay. All right. So here's a bigger box with. Okay. So there's this foam stuff. There's a few long ones, 6 long pieces, and 4 short pieces. Okay. So I'm going to put 2 of the long pieces on the bottom. And then I'm going to lay this guy on top of that. I could not believe I found this. I had this box because it's like the perfect. Okay, so around these edges here, I'm going to lay, I'm going to stack the long ones. So here's 1, 2. Okay, pretty snug. Oh, Lord. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, and I actually might add a couple more on top. I have these thin ones. I might end up adding it on top, which I could probably do right now. Okay, let's do that. Okay, all right. Okay, working it out in real time. All right, I'm gonna do 1 inch. So for scoring, this has been very helpful for me. Just like scoring, I don't know if you do it, just a thought. These are gonna be like a, what, 3/4 inch, but they'll smash a little bit. So I'm going to do 1/2 inch. Okay. So half an inch. So this is just to add a little more, just because this is already very, it's going to be a little, actually, maybe I don't need to do it. Hold on. Do I need to do it? Am I making more work for myself than necessary, which is my usual? Let me see. Oh, I think I need to score it because I don't want it to like fling open. Okay, I'm gonna score it. Okay, so I'm doing 3/4 inch. So this is kind of how I make custom, or I customize like fitted boxes. So I just score it really lightly and then I can bend it easier on that edge like that. So it kind of gives like a cleaner fold. So I'm going to do that all the way around, half an inch, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it makes such a difference. Okay, holding the straight edge the wrong way while holding a blade or using a blade is not smart. I've cut myself multiple times doing things the wrong way, either using the wrong tool or just doing it in an awkward way, and have cut myself. Although the blood did end up being used as material. But that's just another lesson of bad things happening that end up being useful. So the larger lesson, the greater lesson, but still, like, not smart. Not smart. Okay, so I'm gonna score and make that fold. Oh, actually, could have done a little deeper, I think, because I'm gonna tape this anyway. There we go. Yeah, it makes for a cleaner. Yep. Okay, last one. Spin this. Working it out in real time. Okay, I felt like you had a lot of fun trying to figuring out the package of the plant too, which he's super happy. He's over there behind the Christmas tree. Okay, let me give it one more score. There we go. Okay, that was a little detour, but that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna package this as if. Oh, wait. The whole point was for these little guys. I wonder if I have more. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna float these on top. They'll be fine. Okay. All right. Let's do, or maybe I don't even need these long ones. Okay, I'm just gonna stuff them in there. All right, so there we go. So that fit. Oh, these are thicker. Seriously. Maybe, how is this thicker? Is it thicker? Oh, it's thicker because it's this way. Yeah, I should have. It's fine. I'm just using these two. It's fine. It's in a case. Kind of sending. Okay, so I'm going to package this as if I'm sending it. So much easier with a couple people, right? All right, I'm doing this on the floor. Okay, this should hold it together just for our experiment or test. But of course, I'm going to package it much better. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to toss this thing. All right, I'm going to toss this thing as if it's going on the freight truck. All right, so I'm going to toss this thing as if it's being tossed in the truck. I don't imagine it being thrown, so I'm just going to toss it as if they're sliding it onto the truck. Okay, so here we go. Okay, that totally flipped over. Okay. And then one more. 3, okay? One more. All right. Hopefully they're more gentle. Okay, so I'm going to open it up and check the eggs. Okay, moment of truth. All right. Here's the sample one. Okay, so the Velcro, when it's pulled off, can pull the tape off as well. So I guess be gentle. This one's good. Pass. Okay, pass. I'm gonna go through every one of these. Could probably forward this, although it's kind of suspenseful. Yeah, the Velcro kind of comes off of the tape, but I tried doing it straight on this foam and it was even worse. So I put the hinge tape on. Anyway, it's fine. Pass. This crack was already there because I see resin coming through it. Pass. Oh my gosh. Pass. Okay, this is success thus far. Pass. Good job, little buddies. Good job, little buddies. Oh man. Yay. Pass. All right, I'm going to go through every one of these. So, oh my goodness. Thank goodness. Pass. Okay, looking good so far. Yay. Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm feeling good about it. This break was already here because there's resin coming out of it. These ones are on the outside. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because it's the hard case. Oh my goodness. Yay. Okay, so yeah, resin coming out of that crack. Oh, I'm feeling accomplished right now. This was like such a thing of trial and error, even making these little things, because, oh yeah, this was a super thin. Nice. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Yay. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, the Velcro kind of comes off, so um oh, wow. Yay. These cracks were already on this one. It's weird how many mistakes were made to where I remember the cracks that were there. Yeah, this crack had one going all the way through. This is fine. Not from the test. Okay. Well, it's working for all these ones, so my prayer is that um, the the shipping people will be gentle and nice to our little friends here. Yep. Yay. Last one. Yes. Final one, and they all look good. The cracks that I'm seeing on here have like resin on it, so I know it wasn't from here. So, success. Okay, so I'm gonna package the sample one, and then all the rest are gonna be empty. Um, and yay. So yeah, I'm so happy to be making this video. Um, Thank you for your help, Kay, in the research and the materials and all the links you sent me. And this will be so useful for um, yeah, the next time it gets shipped. So yeah, thank you, Sarah, for encouraging that to figure out a way to ship these things to wherever they might go, should they continue traveling. Um, yeah, which is the hope. So yeah, I feel really good about it. And yeah, what a team effort. So, okay, yay, thanks. If you have any questions, let me know. Yay, bye. I just thought it would be fun to kind of share what the former packaging. This is what the former packaging is like. These eggs in the plastic egg holder, which I had to like cut and like tape together, held together with two pieces of string. I really didn't think about these things shipping. I have a hard time thinking ahead of just making the work. And then when it's time to ship, then I freak out because I'm not prepared. But like, why think about it unless it comes up? Horrible way of thinking. Yeah, I should not think that way. But yeah, I'm too busy bouncing from one to another. So these eggs actually spin in here, which is like not great that they move. And then this, I built this out of like a free box. Look, you can see it's like taped up. That's why I had to carry it by hand. Made the cushion, a box within a box. So for those of you who haven't seen what it looked like, and then another string. So there's untie me first, and then use tie to pull egg carton from box, then untie to open, because that's clear. And then with a button and a string that just wraps around. So this is the previous one, and here we have this guide. So we've come a long way. We've come a long way, but just wanted to share fun.